And speaking of public offerings, it's the day after for Marqeta after rising that is 13% in its trading debut on the Nasdaq yesterday, essentially flat, still hanging in there at $30.40. Now, the fintech is a business-to-business card and payment processing company. As of the end of March, Marqeta had issued a mere 320 million cards. Customers include a who's who of Silicon Valley, Uber, DoorDash, Affirm, and payments company Square, just to name a few. Joining us now to talk about it all is CEO Jason Gardner. Jason, congratulations. It's the day after the big day, but I have to ask you, the company is 11 years old. Why now? Why go public after 11 years?
Well, thank you for having me. It was certainly a tremendous day yesterday. We build very complex technology, and our customers trust us either to support their core business or be their core business. It actually takes a long time to build and earn that trust, and now is another step in our journey.
What exactly, can you explain to our viewers what your company does?
Sure. Marqeta is a platform for companies that want to build card products like Visa and MasterCard cards. They can be physical plastic cards, virtual cards, or they can be tokenized cards to fit into Apple Pay or Google Pay or Samsung Pay. So for companies like DoorDash, their dashers, when buying food for orders that you place, reduces fraud down to near zero at the point of sale. It just really allows them to scale in the US, Canada, Australia. We power companies like Square, like Klarna, who I heard you speaking about. When you buy now and pay later with Klarna, there's a number of products that Klarna builds on our platform so that when consumers are buying something at the point of sale, we help in the background to authorize those transactions.
Your company gained a lot of momentum during the pandemic as the e-commerce world took off. Are you concerned that momentum could ease off as we kind of get back to normal?
A lot of the companies that we powered were essential services like DoorDash and Uber Eats and Instacart and Klarna for buy now, pay later, and Square. There's a number of verticals that we work in that really came essential services. So their success was our success. I am in New York now, as you can imagine, for the IPO, which happened yesterday on the Nasdaq. It's been great. I've actually eaten out 4 times now. I have really enjoyed it. Also, I continue to order through DoorDash and Instacart and Uber Eats and Grubhub, whether it's here or back home in Oakland. I think that's going to continue. Yeah. I think culturally, we found that we want to continue doing that. So I expect certainly these services to continue and our support.
You earn your money through what is called interchange fees. Are you concerned that amount could get squeezed a little? You are in a very competitive field.
We are in a competitive field, and we have built a system. We refer to this as modern card issuing. We are the market leader. 10 years of experience equals 10 years of expertise, and that's even hard for engineers to reverse engineer. Interchange is what the merchant actually pays at the point of sale, anywhere from 2 to 3% of the transaction. That is how we make our money. That sustains a lot of companies around the world. It also sustains the networks like Visa and MasterCard, the banks such as small community banks, also creates a number of services that really we all benefit from. Where the squeeze that the market's been talking about is something called the Durbin Amendment, especially here in the United States. The Durbin Amendment was enacted in 2010 to protect small community banks and consumers. We have not seen anything that would cause interchange to be squeezed. In fact, Visa and MasterCard were increasing interchange, but obviously put those plans on hold because of the pandemic. And I think that was the right thing to do.
And Jason, I wanted to mention this. You do operate outside of the U.S. You know, what kind of potential does that present, and how advanced are these payment systems around the globe?
So today we process $60 billion in volume in the U.S. It's $6.7 trillion of carded volume in the U.S., $30 trillion globally. So as you can imagine, the opportunity outside the United States is tremendous, and only 2% of our revenue is derived from interchange outside the U.S. An interesting fact is that interchange is far more regulated and far lower than we experience in the United States. So we derive actually revenue through other types of services and methods. There are no real Marqetas outside of the United States where we're based, but we do operate in 36 countries and growing. So we look to power a number of companies around the world like we do today, and we expect that to grow.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. Jason Gardner, CEO of Marqeta, thank you for enjoying it, for joining us, and keep enjoying those New York restaurants. And good luck with the company's fates. Thank you. We appreciate it. All right, let's talk about.